3 easy principles you must understand in order to eradicate BV for good. 1. What bacterial vaginosis really is and why you have it. 2. What doesn't work and what makes it worse. 3. The only proven way to get rid of BV and all related symptoms forever. By embracing these 3 principles, you can banish your BV symptoms, such as smelly discharge, itching, and pain, in the next 72 hours. Permanently eliminate the root cause of bacterial vaginosis within 30 to 60 days. Never experience messy discharges again. Enjoy sex again. Increase vitality and dramatically improve the quality of your life. You might be wondering who I am. My name is Jenny O'Brien, and I'm a certified nutrition specialist, health consultant, medical researcher, and author. I'm also a former BV sufferer. Over the past 7 years, I've helped women in 157 countries to permanently eliminate their bacterial vaginosis. And today, I would like to help you. Chances are, I know exactly how you feel because I've been there myself and seen it with thousands of my clients. Maybe you're extremely confused about your BV condition. You're distressed because everything you've tried has not worked. You're fed up with all the empty promises, quick fix scams, and sleazy treatment ripoffs. You want something that works, and works quickly, to get rid of your bacterial vaginosis for good. Are you frustrated because you know there must be an answer to your problem, but you just haven't been able to find it? Well, you just found it. Imagine this. You wake up one morning 4 to 8 weeks from now, and it hits you. Your BV is gone, wiped out completely. There's no messy discharge, no foul odor, and no pain after intercourse. You don't need painkillers or other creams, drugs. You feel lighter, healthier, and more energetic than you have in ages. And it's all because you finally figured out the answer you've been searching for. My story started with a slight discharge. It worsened over the course of a few days, and the burning and itching in my genital area also became unbearable. Some vaginal cream from a local pharmacy seemed to help, but my symptoms didn't completely disappear. Then they suddenly got worse. My doctor suspected a urinary tract infection, UTI, and prescribed an antibiotic. It seemed to work, and I soon forgot all about the incident, until a few weeks later it recurred. Since my menses had just ended, I figured the bleeding must have irritated the skin. I used some soothing creams to ease discomfort, but my symptoms continued to worsen by the day. Worse yet, the pain was becoming excruciating when I peed. Suspecting another UTI, my doctor ordered a urine test. Upon seeing negative results, however, he called me in for an exam. My doctor was quick to diagnose bacterial vaginosis, which he described as a simple bacterial infection that should go away in a few days. He prescribed another antibiotic and some ointment to help ease my discomfort, and it did. Within a few days my symptoms indeed disappeared, and I resumed a normal life. Then, while getting ready for a date one night, I noticed a fishy smell. Not sure of the cause, I took a shower and used some deodorant spray. It wasn't until things got a little heavy with my date that I noticed it again. Excusing myself, I went to the bathroom and was appalled to discover a heavy grayish discharge in my panties. In shock, I realized that the smell was coming from my own private parts. Taking my doctor's advice, I got more antibiotics and made an appointment to remove my IUD, hoping that would stop infections. Unfortunately, no one warned me that when you have BV, any type of surgical procedure, like getting or removing an IUD, could make you more susceptible to contracting other infections, even something as serious as pelvic inflammatory disease. That's exactly what happened to me. For weeks after this simple procedure, I was in excruciating pain and wondered if I'd lose my ability to conceive. I also had to find a new form of birth control. I asked my partner to use a condom, but soon began experiencing pain upon penetration. Thinking that condoms were aggravating my condition, I decided to try the pill. That didn't help. The high estrogen levels triggered by the pill only worsened my BV symptoms. With the itching, burning, discharge, and foul odor, I felt anything but sexy, and soon my partner and I parted ways. The good news was that in the absence of any sexual contact, my condition actually got better, and it stayed better until I met my husband. Seemingly free from BV, I entered into the new relationship with confidence. Then, one evening, my partner mentioned an odd odor. Oh no, I thought, not again. Within days, all of my symptoms were back. Worse yet, the prolonged doses of antibiotics were beginning to take their toll. I experienced bouts of extreme fatigue, a symptom of vitamin B deficiency caused by taking too many antibiotics. Then there appeared yeast infections, causing even more discomfort. Still, the doctor insisted that antibiotics were my only option. My partner was very understanding and encouraged me to keep trying to get well. A year later, we married and decided to start a family. I got pregnant right away, but heartbreak struck when I had a miscarriage a few weeks later. My OB/GYN explained that chronic bacterial vaginosis can put some women at a higher risk of miscarriage. She put me on a new BV treatment, and soon I became pregnant again. Everything went fine until week 30, when my BV symptoms suddenly increased. Then at 35 weeks, I went into premature labor. Bacterial vaginosis was indeed playing havoc with my body and even putting my baby at risk. Thankfully, the baby was born perfectly healthy, but I decided at that moment that I'd had enough. Whatever was causing these repeated BV episodes had to be stopped. I wasn't going to risk my health, relationship, and any future pregnancies because of this toxic bacterial overload. Deep down, I knew there must be a healthy solution, and I became determined to find it. So I started studying hard. I bought every book on bacterial vaginosis, hormonal regulation, vaginal infections, detoxing, and nutrition I could get my hands on, and picked the brains of every doctor, herbalist, homeopath, and naturopath kind enough to lend their time. Over the years, I tried every treatment possible, including antibiotics, creams, lotions, vegetarianism, veganism, blood type diet, macrobiotics, megadose vitamin therapy, intense detoxification, Chinese medicine, homeopathy, and every herbal remedy I could find. Yet despite years of intense effort, I still suffered from bacterial vaginosis. But I didn't give up. I began to realize that many of my BV-related issues were coming from the same deep-rooted cause. One evening, while speaking with a holistic doctor, I discovered the final piece of the puzzle. Combining it with 14 years' worth of information I'd collected, I compiled a plan to eliminate BV and all of its related symptoms for good. I followed this plan for 3 weeks, and finally, my bacterial vaginosis completely disappeared, never returning again. I was finally free from BV and all of its debilitating symptoms. I was so relieved. A simple holistic strategy had opened the door to my new, much more enjoyable life. My doctor wanted to know how I'd done it. He was amazed when I outlined my program. "I think you might have something here," he said. "I'd ask other BV sufferers to try it too." Taking his advice, I sent off my protocol to several dozen women and waited for results. Soon, I began receiving emails and calls from people all over the world, telling me how their BV symptoms were disappearing fast. My doctor was right. I was onto something and needed to share my discovery with the world. That was years ago, and today I still remain BV-free. How did I do it? By embracing the truth that hardly anyone knows or will tell you about. Here it is. The best bacterial vaginosis treatment in the world is no bacterial vaginosis treatment. Here's why it's the absolute truth. If you focus on just getting rid of your external BV symptoms, using drugs, creams, and other topical treatments, it might help to partially and temporarily alleviate the symptoms and discomfort associated with your condition. That's okay if you want a life dependency on expensive chemicals with all their side effects, but that's not what most people want. The first thing I discovered in my 14 years of research was that almost everyone is getting ripped off by the pharmaceutical companies. The drug industry is loaded with snake oil marketers, preying on your desperation. These companies don't want you to get rid of BV because when you do, they'll lose a customer. The second thing I discovered was that almost everyone is dead wrong in the way they treat bacterial vaginosis. In fact, the methods you're using right now might be severely damaging your internal health. There's a better way to get the job done. I'm going to share with you 4 powerful keys to permanent freedom from BV and all related symptoms. Key number 1. Antibiotics and creams cannot prevent BV and will make your condition worse. Conventional BV treatments are simply expensive drugs that focus on alleviating the pain, itching, and discomfort. Taking antibiotics or using creams will compromise your internal health, disrupt your intestinal balance, and make your bacterial vaginosis worse in the long run. Moreover, these treatments cannot prevent future BV episodes. Antibiotics destroy both good and bad bacteria, upsetting the natural balance and leaving you defenseless against the harmful bacteria that gives rise to BV. This will result in increased discharge, itching, odor, and irritation. Did you know that 79% of all women treating BV with antibiotics suffer from reoccurrence within 2 to 3 months? Key number 2. Diet alone cannot heal bacterial vaginosis. The right diet can dramatically reduce BV symptoms, such as pain and smelly discharge, while the wrong diet can hinder your body's toxin elimination and hormonal balance and seriously aggravate your condition. But diet is only one of the factors involved. Bacterial vaginosis is a complex condition triggered by multiple underlying factors. Only by tackling all of these factors holistically can you ever banish this condition for good. Key number 3. Bacterial vaginosis is a warning sign of a serious inner imbalance. BV is not just a localized problem, but a manifestation of a systemic internal disorder that affects your whole body. It's a big warning sign that something inside your body is wrong and needs to be corrected. Failing to fix this problem in a timely manner can result in far more severe disorders, which can seriously endanger your health. By using drugs such as antibiotics, you practically shut down your body's alarm system, neglecting the root cause of your problem and making your condition worse in the long run. The only way to cure your BV is from within, by listening to and working with your body to eliminate the root cause of your condition. Key number 4. The true cause of bacterial vaginosis and the only way to cure it permanently. BV is triggered by multiple internal, external, and psychological factors that disrupt your internal balance. Therefore, it cannot be completely healed by tackling the external symptoms alone. Only by holistically addressing the real underlying cause and the circumstances that trigger BV can you eliminate and prevent its reoccurrence forever. Let me introduce you to my best-selling program, BV No More, the only holistic system in existence that will teach you how to achieve lasting freedom from bacterial vaginosis and dramatically improve your well-being. BV No More is a 100% guaranteed, clinically researched system backed by 35,000 plus hours of expertise. It has already helped over 138,000 women in 157 countries to get rid of bacterial vaginosis for good. It's literally the only program you'll ever need to achieve complete freedom from BV and maintain it for life. By following this highly unique and powerful system, you can completely cure bacterial vaginosis of any severity, permanently eliminate all BV-related symptoms, enjoy sex once again, and improve your health. BV No More is a fully customizable program that works for all types of BV, including cytolytic vaginosis, atrophic vaginitis, and Gardnerella vaginitis. Now, let me share what some of my clients had to say. Hello there, Jenny. I hope you remember me from our many exchanges over email. I cannot thank you enough for the amazing effort that you and your team took to put my life back to normal. I never thought I could actually be cured, and in such an elegant, holistic way, without harmful antibiotics or crazy concoctions that alternative medicine practitioners conjure up in the name of treatment. I must compliment you for writing the most effective ebook I've come across. The way you and your team extend warm, prompt, and courteous responses to questions after the purchase shows how committed you are to the cause. All my BV symptoms were gone in the first 48 hours of applying the steps in your plan. It's amazing how something that plagues so many women across the world can be cured 100% in such simple basic steps. I will happily recommend your program to every woman out there who wants to feel perfect once again and wants to get rid of that disgusting smell and embarrassing discharge forever. God bless you. Beverly F., female, 27, Toronto, Canada. Hi, Jenny. I didn't know that by following your simple step-by-step instructions, I would be able to feel sexy all over again. My bacterial vaginosis has robbed me of the desire for sex. I was feeling very uncomfortable and very nervous about the odor. It's just been 5 days, and the unpleasant smell and feeling are already a thing of the past. Thank you so much. Vanessa, female, 35, Romania. Hello, Jenny. I just wanted to tell you that it's been 4 months since my BV has not reoccurred. This is the longest I remember being without it since the first diagnosis of the condition. It's absolutely unbelievable. Thank you so much. Where all other medicines failed, BV No More triumphed. I hope this book has declared the cure for BV everywhere. You saved me from the brink of despair. Beth, female, 42, Oregon, USA. Now here's what's really great. You can get instant access to the entire BV No More system in about 30 seconds. Plus, for a limited time, I am also giving away some incredible free bonuses. Bonus number 1, From PMS to PPD, Understanding the Phases of the Female Body. Bonus number 2, The Ultimate Guide to Relaxation. Bonus number 3, The Secrets to Sleeping Soundly. Bonus number 4, Free Lifetime Updates. In the near future, I plan to offer this program and exclusive bonus reports only as part of a membership package at a substantially higher price. But order now and you're guaranteed to get